Mess up.
What is your name?
Jazman Richardson,
Where are you from?
Oak Park, Michigan.
What type of community service have you participated in?
I helped out at the retail store of Salvation Army.
What role do you think volunteer work plays in building a community?
It lets people know that people are giving back to where they live and how they live.
How did you find your way to this organization or volunteer work?
My school assigned me to find some volunteer work to do, and I chose Salvation Army.
Can you explain the purpose of this organization or volunteer work?
Salvation Army is one of those communities that gives back to the elderly and people in need.
Can you tell me about the specifics of what you do during this volunteer work?
I helped out at the retail store. I cleaned and put away clothes, the general stuff around the store.
Why did you select this organization or type of volunteer work to participate in?
It was the nearest organization I knew of besides for Garden Harvest.
What do you like most about this volunteer work?
I like how they give back to our elderly, our armed service, everyone who needs help. They're willing to help. They also work closely with Red Cross.
What would you like to change about this volunteer work or organization if you could?
I would like to see more young people working in their store for community service rather than the older people.
Who do you think directly or indirectly is helped by this volunteer work?
I think mostly the elderly people in our community are helped.
Tell me about the pieces of your volunteer work that leave you the most satisfied.
The fact that I come home tired and I know I did a good job, and my supervisor said I did a good job.
How important do you think it is for people to volunteer their time within their communities, and why?
If you live in a community, I believe you should give back no matter what, because you will want somebody to give back to you.
Do you think people have a responsibility to volunteer in some way within their communities? Please explain.
I do believe someone should do community service no matter what, if they're assigned to or not assigned to. You live in this community, that means that the word community means we have to work as a team. So if no one else is working, we have to work together. And that's the only reason community service is called community service.
Okay, thank you.
Ah.
What are you doing?